So, have you ever tried to look up a court case or, I don't know, a property deed online only to just smack right into a massive paywall? It is so frustrating. I mean, why pay some random third party background check site when the actual official source of that information is completely free? Well, welcome to the explainer that's going to totally empower you to bypass those expensive paywalls and access Fort Bend County public records for absolutely nothing. Seriously, $0. Whether you're a complete beginner who's never done this or a seasoned researcher, you are going to learn exactly how to navigate this whole system. It's a really genuine question, right? Why pay for public records? So many people get tricked by these commercial sites that literally just scrape government data and then sell it right back to you at a premium. But here's the thing. These records actually belong to the public. They are your right to view. And once you figure out exactly where to look, you can uncover everything from civil lawsuits and criminal histories, all the way to property deeds and deep historical archives straight from the official Fort Bend County databases. And what makes our explainer incredibly timely right now is this massive recent update. Okay, so as of February 15th, 2024, Fort Bend County completely removed the barriers to entry. Literally, no login, no account creation, and absolutely no credit card is required to access most public court documents online. They made it completely publicly accessible. This is a total game changer for local transparency and really for anyone who just needs to track court matters right from the comfort of their own computer. All right, so here is the syllabus for our explainer today. We're going to start with knowing where to look, then we'll move into a step-by-step search guide, go over historical and property records, cover avoiding common search mistakes, and finally, finish up with privacy and legal considerations. We're going to guide you through this super logically, step by step, so you'll be searching like a pro in no time. Part 1. Knowing where to look. Okay. So the Texas judicial system can honestly feel like this giant, complex bureaucratic maze. And it really all comes down to understanding a crucial jurisdictional split. Because look, if you don't know which clerk handles what, you're going to hit a dead end before you even type a single letter. Fort Bend County splits its record keeping between two main offices. On one side, we have the district clerk. They handle the heavy stuff, okay? We're talking felony criminal cases, family law like divorces, and civil cases involving more than $200. Then, on the other side, the county clerk manages misdemeanors, property records, probate and wills, and civil cases under $250,000. So to put that into perspective, if you're looking for a divorce decree, you absolutely must go to the district clerk. But if you're looking for a minor misdemeanor, that's the county clerk. Basically, whatever you do, just don't try searching for a felony in the misdemeanor portal because it's not going to be there. To make this even easier, think of this as your ultimate visual cheat sheet, mapping exactly which web address to use for the specific record type you need. For civil, criminal, probate, and family court records, you're going to use the Tyler Paw portal. That's at tylerpaw.fortbendcountytx.gov. Now, for deeds, liens, and assumed names, you'll head over to the official public records portal at ccweb.co.fort-bend.tx.us. Seriously, burn these into your memory because they are basically your master keys to the county's digital vaults. Part 2. Our step-by-step search guide. All right, now that we know exactly where the records live, let's talk about how to actually pull them up. You're going to be doing the vast majority of your modern court research in a system called Tyler Pale, which is also known as Odyssey. This is the centralized public access web portal used to search civil, criminal, probate, and family court records in Fort Bend County. What's super cool is that it taps directly into the county's electronic case management system, which means you're getting real-time updates as they happen. The actual execution here is incredibly simple once you know the exact order of operations. Step 1, you just go to tylerpaw.fortbendcountytx.gov. Step 2, select your case type, let's say criminal, for example. Step 3, and pay attention here, you have to enter the name in a strict last name, comma, first name format. That exact format is absolutely critical for data integrity. And finally, step 4, hit search, and then just click the blue case number to review all the details. It really is that straightforward. Now, when you click on that blue case number, you unlock what's known as the Register of Actions. You can think of this basically as the narrative timeline of the entire legal proceeding. It lays out the chronological list of court activities, upcoming hearing dates, court events, orders, judgments, even bond information. It literally allows you to trace the entire movement of a case from its very inception all the way to its final disposition. Part 3. Let's look at historical and property records. So what if you aren't looking for a lawsuit or a criminal charge? What if you need real estate documents or deep historical archives? Well, for that, you'll use the county clerk's official public records or OPR database. This portal houses just an incredible wealth of data, with millions of documents dating all the way back to 1838. You can find property deeds, tax and mechanics liens, assumed names for businesses, plats, and mortgages. This kind of transparency is absolutely vital for the real estate market. It allows anyone, including you, to verify a property's chain of title and ensure there are no hidden surprises or undisclosed encumbrances. And if you want to go way back for truly historical, pre-1980 district court records, the county uses a system called CoFile QuickLink. Now, this one requires a very specific two-step coordinate process. First, you search the index records by name. Second, this gives you the specific book, volume, and page numbers. Third, you take those exact coordinates and input them into the document search tool. And fourth, you can then view the fully digitized legacy image of the original handwritten or typed page. It's honestly like going on a digital treasure hunt through early legal history. Part 4. Avoiding common search mistakes. Okay, even with all the right tools, it is super easy to hit a dead end. So let's try to prevent you from getting frustrated. Why might you be getting 0 results? Well, here are the most common technical pitfalls we see based on real user experience. Number 1, you're applying way too many filters, like adding in middle names or super specific dates right off the bat. Number 2, you're searching the wrong clerk's jurisdiction. Remember that whole district versus county split we talked about earlier? Number 3, you're failing to use that strict last name, comma, first name format. And number 4, if you're trying to look at legacy.tifi image files and nothing's loading, you might just have an incompatible browser that needs a quick settings tweak. So the really crucial point here is to use what experts call the minimalist filter approach. You have to treat the search bar delicately so you don't accidentally filter out your actual target. Start broad. Keep most of the fields blank. Only add extra filters, like maybe a middle initial or a date of birth, if your initial search returns just way too many results. Because believe it or not, extra filters often hide exactly what you are looking for, usually just because of some minor variation in how a clerk indexed the data way back when. And here is a highly practical database trick for navigating misspelled or just really hard to spell names. Use the wildcard symbol. That's the little asterisk key. Use it if the exact spelling is ever in doubt. For example, searching SM*TH will pull up both Smith with an I and Smythe with a Y. This is an absolute lifesaver when you aren't completely sure how a clerk might have entered a name into the system, decades ago. Part 5. Privacy and legal considerations. Before we completely wrap things up today, we really need to cover the essential fine print regarding the legal limitations of these free public portals. Because before you start searching, you must understand what the county is legally obligated to protect from public digital viewing. Not everything is online, right? You will absolutely not find juvenile cases or sealed court files. Those are strictly protected by law. You also won't find sensitive redacted data like social security numbers or financial account details. And finally, keep in mind that the online images are unofficial. If you ever need a certified legal copy for official court use, you're still going to have to make a paid request directly to the clerk's office. Furthermore, you've got to be aware of the strict legal disclaimer attached to these databases. It clearly states that this site does not offer services for employment review, tenant screening, credit evaluation, or insurance purposes, and it does not operate as a consumer reporting agency. Basically, under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you cannot use these free, unofficial database searches to officially deny someone a job or an apartment. They are out there for informational and personal reference purposes only. So please keep that in mind. All right, you are now equipped with the tools, the exact URLs, and the insider strategies you need to navigate the Fort Bend County Digital Archives just like a seasoned professional. So, now that you hold the map to uncover the public truth completely for free, whose records are you going to look up first?